And now, more of today's news on News 21.
A York County man is dead tonight, and another one is charged with murder following a stabbing death early this morning at a New Year's Eve party. Lower Windsor police have charged 22-year-old David Lewis II with criminal homicide in the death of 22-year-old John DeGrandis. Officials say they were called to a home on Kondoki Road near Lower Windsor around 6:30 this morning. Police found the victim's body outside the home. Tonight, police believe the stabbing followed some type of argument. Volunteer fire crews were called into action today to fight an apartment fire in Lower Paxton Township this afternoon. They quickly put out the fire on Winfield Road at the Pennswood Apartments. One of the two occupants in the unit was home when the fire started. He tossed 2 dogs and a cat out of the second-floor window before he jumped out. He was slightly injured, but another cat inside died. There was a lot of smoke and water damage, but firefighters say the smoke detector inside the unit alerted the resident that there was a fire. That saved his life. Damage estimates are set at $35,000, and the cause tonight is still being investigated.
A Lower Paxton Township Dauphin County man is recuperating tonight. He was injured after fires swept through his home this New Year's Day. The fire happened here on Winwood Road at the Pennswood Apartments, at Lower Paxton. The one-alarm fire got its start in the living room around 12:30 this afternoon. Fire officials say a working smoke detector alerted the resident, 22-year-old Chris Stoner, to get out. He escaped by jumping from a second-floor window.
The tenant heard the smoke detector going off, was unable to leave his residence by conventional means down through the first floor. He had to come through a window. He rescued 2 of his pets and then jumped.
Stoner suffered lacerations. He was treated and released from Polyclinic. Officials say the fire was sparked by a worn-down electrical cord that was being used near the Christmas tree.
This is the aftermath of an all-too-familiar scene this winter, cleaning up after fire ravages a home. This time, Christian Stoner and David Folk got out okay, but there was quite a bit of damage to the contents.
I never dreamed something like that would happen to us. It's unbelievable. I threw the dogs out first, and then I jumped right out after them.
Their fire was caused by an extension cord, but investigators say more often than not, a faulty heating system will start a fire. At this home, Bill Miller is checking an oil furnace that was converted from coal. One of the most important items with an oil heater is to keep airways open.
All the fumes and heat backs up into the furnace, and the only way that it can come out is through the draft regulator or through the furnace itself.
And if you heat your home with gas, maintenance is important.
They're probably the most dangerous because the byproduct of combustion here on the gas is carbon monoxide. And again, with a blocked chimney, that carbon monoxide can come into your house and you won't know it.
Miller says don't stack things around your furnace and be sure to keep the area clean. Should your home catch on fire, it's important to know how to get out safely. Fire Commissioner Jack Simon says every family should have a plan.
Every home should have an escape route. The doors, the windows, those are the most easily accessible.